Morning guys, hope you're doing well. Big day today, obviously, all eyes on the CPI. Things are looking like risk on, but we have to remember if we look at our risk calc dashboard, we are very extreme, very extreme. We're minus 20, so we don't tend to go beyond minus 22, I think, is the highest we've ever seen. And that was prior to COVID. And then obviously that pandemic came out and it chewed up the retail guys really badly. So minus 22 is the very limit to how skewed we can get. So there's 20 bears versus the one bull. So the retail guys are very bearish on indices. So I think potentially we're going to have a little bit of a risk off day because of we're quite extreme, but I wouldn't expect to see sustained risk off because of this. Okay. It's not like today is going to be the top. It'll just potentially just be a temporary top, and then we'll continue to rally, in a few days, because they're very skewed. And the old bears are going to be really hoping that this is the top, but there's no indication that it is. Okay. VIX below 20 is going to be a big thing as well, so keep an eye on that. It's all on the dashboard. This is refreshed every minute, so you can just come to the dashboard and check VIX. You can also check your Discord for a live VIX as well. Okay, so just a quick one today. Note that they're very bearish, but we are extreme. Okay, we're potentially going to get a sell, a risky sell on the S&P, but there's the buy, so you can map that, that box. So that's that. So I won't waffle today. You can just see, we made a buy here, we made a sell here, but we've overcome it. Be careful if we get a crossover. So get a copy of the trading station. It's really important that you have visibility of these crossovers, and you make quite a bit of money. But I don't trade the indices, not currently. So we're going to get a risky sell, but we made the buy. So it's a bit ambiguous which candle it maps. We could do this one, or we could do this larger one, either or, because what's happened is that it crossed over a couple of hours, you see? See, we've actually crossed there. So that's the buy. We had a sell here, which we've overcome. They went long, so they got punished. And they shorted it, so they got punished. So definitely get a copy of the trading station. It's absolutely ridiculously powerful. So obviously some supply there. So 340. So it's easy to remember, 34. So that's probably going to be a very important level. If we breach that, then up will come. So DAX is making a sell. So this is likely fake. I wouldn't trust that at all. But however, if we do fall, they're going to short it like they have done for a long time. In fact, we've actually made a buy on DAX all the way back here, which is absolutely ridiculous. So when I'm saying about the old bears that are praying, I'm talking about these guys. They would have been wiped out now, but no one can withstand that. That's an account buster. But we made a buy back there at 12,400. Okay, because that's where we got the crossover. So the next time we have a big risk off scenario, look, if you want to buy a dip, use the SSI indicator. Admittedly, we did chop, but eventually, the herd do decide what they want to do. And then we see that move, but you can just see the reaction from price and sentiment. It's absolutely horrendous. And you can see a lot of fake stuff going on, and all these naughty candlesticks that are telling you to sell, but it's actually a ruse in order to get you to sell, and then it pumps because it wants to trap you. So be careful with the indices. And gold is sideways. We did make a buy. We've got a lot of selling pressure on these big candles on the better volumes. These are big institutional selling on these candles. See these big red candles? So be careful. 1917, 1947 are going to be resistances. Above, we'll probably target the stop loss cluster, which I think was at 1970, if I remember. But we can look at the stop loss clusters at the Patreon video. So nice quick video. Euro, we made a buy, so that's that. Dollar yen, we made a sell here, but this is going to pump because of if the yields pump, this tracks the 10-year very well. So Euro USD has actually made a buy. So I was saying 107.08 was a resistance, so you could have potentially gone long with a stop at 107, and so that's fairly decent result there, to be honest. And this is probably going to reverse for the CPI, so it could be pumping in order to get a good price to short. But sentimentally, it's a buy, and it was there. So 106.50 could have been a stop. Could have been a stop loss there. So quick video, and I'll speak to you guys later.